Disclaimer: the following Boundless PodTrap episode contains strong opinions that some listeners may and will find offensive. If you cannot accept or respect others with a differing opinion from yours, then fuck off.
Rolling sound.
I like turtles.
Shush! Alrighty. Let me see your war face.
Now, y'all ain't planning on fucking these chickens, are you?
Picture it. Sicily, 1920.
Aren't we fucking funny?
Streaming from the Midwest, right in the middle of the U.S. From Omaha, Nebraska, you're listening to the Boundless PodTrap, your entertainment podcast where we touch on all topics, from the crazy and absurd to the sacred and profane, and even the useless and unnecessary. The Boundless PodTrap knows no bounds. And now, here are your hosts.
Drop the bomb, saying we're all gone. They hit us like a ton of bricks, left us feeling sick. We thought we were a team, but it was all just a dream. Fired for sucking, except for AJ who brought the muck in. This is a song from your boss, Blacko. You're all fired for sucking, gonna blow. Expect AJ's fired for harassment. It's time to pack up and make an exit dance. But it wasn't enough. Now we're out on the street in a huff. We thought we were secure, now we're not so sure. But we'll pick ourselves up, dust off the pain. We'll find new jobs, dance in the rain. It's a new beginning, a fresh start. We'll show them what we're made of, play our part. It's a harsh reality, we're no longer a part of the hierarchy. This is a song from your boss, Blacko. You're all fired for sucking, gonna blow. Expect AJ's fired for harassment. It's time to pack up and make an exit dance.
We've been in this studio way too long.
I like it.
A little bit.
Is that on Spotify or anything?
No.
Shit. Once it is, let me know. I'm adding it to my playlist.
You'll have to send me that so it's cleaner.
Okay.
That's pretty clean.
Anyway, hello. How is everybody?
Hey. It was, but when it comes through,
this was the
listen. It would.
Welcome to the Boundless PodTrap ride. Justin's theories, man.
Why are we stopping?
Yeah. Anyways, I guess we had.
We're trying to clean it up. Clean it up.
What's happening, guys? Welcome to episode BPT 065 in the house. Split level house.
Get out of my house!
Split level. Do you like a split level?
I don't mind it. It was a
that was one thing growing up in a split level house. I said, nope, not buying a split level house.
Nope. Yep.
Why? Just such a waste of space.
The final frontier.
You're probably right about that.
When I was living in California, I lived in a split level duplex, and the bathroom was on the top floor, but the bedrooms were on the bottom floor. It made no sense whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
When we checked this house out, this studio space used to be a bedroom, and I was like, no, this is going to be the entertainment area. So
It'd be a huge ass bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It seems like a pretty average sized bedroom.
Well, maybe in your rich people land.
My bedroom is smaller.
This is the size of my kitchen / living room / dining room.
I don't have a dining room.
Oh,
This is not how man was supposed to live.
I don't need one.
Sorry, John.
My living room is decent size for an apartment. Well, you got a kitchen / dining room. I have a kitchen / dining room. Not a dining room.
so as we hinted on
Can't put
the
a table in there. There is a table. There was last time I was there. There's never been a table in there. I must have threw John through it.
Now, as we hinted as the previous, was it the Over the Hedge
Sign my lease
episode, we were in a storm from the time of recording. It was 2 weeks ago, and we decided to stall the recording because, well, as you stepped out to the house, your tree fell down.
Yeah, tree cut right in half, and I was like, nope. guys, I'm not coming.
John got almost all the way here. He was up the street, and he's like, "Oh, your neighbor's fence just flew away," or
yeah,
then
at the end.
And the crappy thing about that is they just got that fence.
Oh, damn!
And it's just all down again.
I hit the interstate and the sirens went off, and I was like, "Well, that's just wind speed," but I didn't think it was coming. You know, because we get spoiled with the Omaha Dome, Dome, or whatever you want to call it. Like tonight, I believe that's what's happening.
Right.
But
and AJ was like,
yeah,
he got all the way here. He got to 72nd. He's like, fuck this. I'm like, yeah, let's just call it.
Right. Yeah.
I ended up losing power. Power went down for about 3 or 4 days.
No, you were like, you can come over here. And I was like literally in that parking lot and the power went out there. I'm like, well, you don't have power either.
Yeah. It's going to be a dumb podcast.
Like, it'll be back. I had a surge maybe 3 or 4 times before it went all the way down.
Yep.
I was just waiting for it.
Literally, the guys at Ground Zero were like, what happened, man?
The comic book up the street. Comic book shop up the street.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, fuck, man.
That building
was expecting
blown away, though.
There were certain people who were without power for almost all 8 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alex's parents.
Yep.
Well, what were they saying? There was close to 300,000 people without power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty much all.
Which is about half our city.
Douglas,
half our city
just the
population.
largest.
Yeah.
No PPD has ever faced.
Yeah, I felt really bad for you,
But they did
AJ,
good.
since you have
Claps
to OPPD. They did pretty well.
OPPD
People bitched,
and
but
certain
you can only
surrounding
do certain
electrical.
things,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
They contracted other people, I think, the surrounding electrical people. So, yeah, everybody did awesome.
I was only out about not even 23 hours maybe.
I threw away a bunch of food in the freezer, and I'll probably have to throw away more for trash day tomorrow.
There's a food dump site in Bellevue. Like they have a tree dump site. They have a food dump site as well where you can dump all your rotten food.
Where does it go?
I don't know, but I can only.
Because it's going to get hot this week.
Imagine.
RJ
Pile smells
RJ
like.
The raccoon is in there right now.
Yeah, right. That'd be the time to come in.
Just fucking snow angel in that.
Yeah, can you imagine what the center of that pile, that dump would be like? Just maggots galore.
Just all the bugs,
don't.
all the bugs, all the smells.
Yeah. It's like right next to a playground.
I don't like it.
So, guys, I did a little experiment this weekend because I was bored, and I got us all Grindr accounts.
Oh, okay.
Just because I was curious to see out of the 4 of us who would get the most likes.
Oh, it's definitely me.
Because let me finish. Because I wanted to see, because guys.
Did you really do this?
Because guys are
this is fucked up.
The guys are
This
the
is kind of
truest.
funny though that if someone comes up to me and is like, "Are you on Grindr?"
Because I had people knock on my door before from like Grindr or whatever. I'm like, I don't even have a Grindr account, and I feel bad that you're all the way out here.
So
I
come
can
on in.
Probably.
So come on in.
I mean, a little chug.
Yeah.
You got to get out of here.
I'm like, okay, 10 minutes, and then you got to go. I feel bad, you know.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't put any information. It was just a picture and then left it. No profile,
Okay.
anything. I just put it on there because I was curious to see out of the 4 of us who would get the most likes. And I just took pictures off our Facebooks.
Okay.
Now we all look like a bunch of queers.
And it turns out of the 4 of us, Brian is the most liked.
Hot in the gay community.
He had five men try to contact him.
Nice.
I only had 2. John, you were close. You had 3. Justin, I'm sorry to say, no men
Oh no.
wanted to contact you.
Oh.
But it could have just been an off night.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What is
So
the-
you
I don't know
only
what
did this
sound
for
effect you're
24
using.
hours.
I
And
did
then
it through
deleted them or
through
something.
the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I deleted them.
All right.
So.
That's funny.
4
though.
separate accounts?
Yes, 4 separate accounts.
Can I get the login for that?
But I was just sitting there. I was like, "Fuck it," and I had a case
funny.
of the fuck arounds.
That's
And
interesting.
That is
Brian,
funny.
congratulations,
All
buddy.
right. Well,
Gay?
speaking. Well, I'm
Justin
gonna.
looks upset about
gonna
his
hop
result.
Justin
on
can't
this.
find what
I don't know.
button he's trying to push.
So I'm gonna hop on this conversation here.
That was the one.
I'm gonna want you to use that in a second here. I'll point at you.
Okay. Yeah.
He's still messing up.
So this is funny that you created a dating website for me.
Deading.
I am comfortable with sharing at this point with
All right.
our 5 listeners and you guys.
There's
that
29.
I'm going through a big life change. Jen and I are divorcing.
That's the one that you wanted?
Yeah, I just wanted it to be funny. And it was. It made me chuckle. No, so it's not actually clapping. That you know, I didn't expect this. This came out of nowhere, but I just want her to be happy, and so it is what it is, and I'm just moving on. So it's funny you started a dating website. I just wish I have as much. Once I decide to start dating again, I hope I have as much good luck on the woman front I do on the man front.
If you need help, let me know. I'm apparently good at making profiles.
Well, you didn't even write anything.
I didn't. No, I wanted us all to be mysterious.
Well, I feel like
maybe they thought it was Daughtry.
Gang bang! Come on, let's jump the queen.
I feel like guys don't need anything.
No, yeah, they're like,
they don't need pictures is good enough.
Anything that you
want
say,
that penis.
It will be used to disqualify you. So it's like, how do I? It's like usually when guys date, they date to qualify somebody. When girls date, they date to disqualify somebody. And I'm like, why do you do it?
And isn't Grindr more of just a hookup site? It's not necessarily like a try to find your.
You could find the love of your life there.
Yeah.
You could. But isn't it more of a hookup site? You could.
Yeah, I believe so. Here, should I look up what Grindr's intentions are?
What are
of course, it's gonna say it's a dating site. No one's gonna be like, this is your fuck site,
motherfuckers. I don't do that kind of shit
unless it's like Ashley Madison or whatever the fuck that one's called.
Yeah. So
there's a documentary on that on Netflix. I keep meaning to watch.
Oh, I watched it. Yeah. It was interesting.
I heard it was pretty decent.
Now we are months behind on news. So if you listen to this and we talk about a news
if you get
update,
your news from us,
yeah,
we were sorry.
So it's really hard for us to talk about current events.
Plus, by the time this comes out, it's a month behind anyway.
Right. So talking about current events is worthless.
Not unless you can change the past.
But something I wanted to talk about.
The table so much.
What did you guys think about the president, or the former president, getting shot?
Miss me.
I think it was one of the coolest pictures in America.
It is
It was a fix.
really sweet. I think it does seem like they allowed it to happen.
Well, as far as like the picture itself, I feel like people are already putting like those rear view window thing.
Oh, that's funny. That'd be a good idea. Yeah.
But no, it was probably a work, wasn't it?
I mean,
it's
it
like
seems so much like a work.
Well, I don't think he allowed it. I think someone else allowed it to happen.
He was talking about a shoe. And I gave him enough time to pull the razor blade out of his shoe, and he
cut part of his ear off.
Oh, I don't think it was that. I don't think it was like him doing it to like come off good.
I'm not surprised by anything.
I think who in their right mind Secret Service agent would let the president pop back up to take a picture after he's getting pop shotted?
Well, it didn't seem like they were doing a very good job.
The Secret Service seemed a little.
So.
To be fair, they're not the president's Secret Service. There's just a guy running for president, too.
Yeah. True, but it's all the same Secret Service. It's all the same.
Is it, though?
There was that one chick who was like,
the
what
Wish
do we do?
version.
Well, you're probably right that they don't send their top men or women.
Well, they let the
There were women.
Most people aren't who they say they are.
Oh, yeah? Who's that? An elite force of women warriors.
They let the kid
That
walk.
woman looked very
I don't know
confused.
how far was it? Like 1,500 feet?
How many feet does that kid have?
Well, even as a Secret Service, too, like, I mean, it is a very hard.
You were like, did you shoot?
The access to get into there. Like, I even kind of considered joining the Secret Service at one point.
Put a lot of good people's lives at risk.
But, yeah, they let the kid
Another
just
reason for us to
climb
get
up on the building with
Yeah.
someone else on the building.
It's very suspicious.
There's all those.
They didn't take my application for the space team, so I didn't really. Whatever.
Well, because they have enough monkeys in
All you have to do is be a driller.
Oh.
And
then they'll
black,
teach
did
you
you
how
guys
to be an
see?
ass.
So
That's
something suspicious about it is, the whole
Just
black
one thing?
right. Well, one of the suspicious things was the BlackRock connection, not just with the
racist.
shooter being in the commercial, but BlackRock did the whole what the GameStop thing where you
Fix this.
downplay a company. They did that with Trump's companies the day before the shooting.
And I know you're thinking illegal.
And then after Trump got shot at, instead of dying, which is the conspiracy, they thought he was going to die that day, so they were shorting it. They were shorting the stock.
Yeah.
This has
Because that would have made them, billions of dollars. But instead, it went the wrong way, and they lost billions of dollars. And of course, they asked nicely, and they got off the hook and didn't lose anything because that's how people at the top
That's how people with all
especially BlackRock when BlackRock owns the world. So
it kind of almost gave the same impression of like the Vegas shooter type of thing. Like there was more behind that.
All right.
Like, is he just a fall guy?
Shooter
was he a fall guy? What's up?
Well, for someone in the shooting club and who had perfect aim, he was a pretty terrible. He shot what, like
7 times? I think they said 6 or 7.
He hit 2 people.
6 times. That's Halloween.
But he, like, I guess they said that he was in the shooting club or whatever and got kicked out because he was so bad at it.
Can't sit here.
So
he reminds me of somebody we've probably worked with, like looks wise and attitude wise. Like, hold on.
I mean, you could edit it out.
I could. He looks and sort of acts.
Oh, that kid.
Yes.
Okay.
That motherfucker.
Yes, I do remember that kid. I tried not to, but
way to go, Justin.
Jeez.
Dick.
My spank bank was full, and now you got me thinking about him, and now it's like 3/4 full.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Oh, wow. He looks very similar to the actual shooter.
A very
I
awkward.
guess I don't even know what the shooter looks like.
Like that.
Yes, like
Pretty
that.
much.
Just with longer
make
hair.
him. If you mixed
Yeah.
him and the Crypt Keeper together, he kind of looks like that.
For all we know, he could be killing someone else right now.
I do wonder if he's gotten the same remarks though.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to say what he looks like now, but that
But
picture.
he is in the same mentality, I guess.
kind of in the loser group, would you say?
Probably.
Yeah.
This guy has actually wanted me to be in like one of the stuff that he wrote. And I'm like, that's crap, dude. Like, and he's just a very awkward, socially awkward type of person.
Which meant something back in the day. Now I feel like all
Everyone
kids
is.
are socially
They
awkward.
all are. Speaking of, real quick, how do you guys play paper, rock, scissors? Or rock, paper, scissors?
I go 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I go rock.
You do a fourth?
Oh, he's going on 7.
No, I go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah. The shoot is the
The
fourth.
shoot was made up by this generation, and you guys are sucked in by it.
Look at all these damn kids.
I feel like I used to just do it on the 3.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't,
1, 2,
but-
3.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I feel like I've always
1,
done
2,
rock,
3,
paper,
yeah.
scissors, shoot.
Yeah. And everybody that's old or our age or more says that, but everybody younger is like the shoot thing. And I was like, that would be rock,
I've
paper,
only
scissors, shoot.
conformed to the shoot
Not
part
rock, paper,
because I was
scissors.
probably
Paper,
playing
rock,
with people
scissors.
who are younger for a while.
There's
so
only
maybe, and I've adapted that to be norm. But yeah, I used to always do 1, 2, 3.
I get
1,
so
2,
annoyed
3.
with the kids
1,
I
2,
work
3.
with. It drives me nuts.
Why don't
they
we
ruin everything?
look up the international rules of professional.
Can we just
rock,
go on
paper,
2?
Scissors.
Just go on 2.
Go on 1.
Just go 1.
This situation is not sanctioned.
Yeah, I was just asking them random things the other. They wanted to spell words too, so I told them. They thought I was going to give them like random words. I gave them electroluminescence and otorhinolaryngology.
That's not even a word!
Can any of you spell those words?
Yeah.
No.
I can.
No.
I don't want to
Correctly?
try because I don't care.
Correctly?
yes.
Oh, no. I probably could if I can use it in a sentence.
I went to go see the otorhinolaryngologist the other day to see my eyes, nose, and throat were okay.
Okay. Good for you.
Way to stay up to date on your doctor visits.
Oh, I do have a
Sounds like the Walmart of doctors.
I do have a listener
I know, right?
response.
All right. They called in?
Electroluminescence is an optical and electrical phenomenon, by the way, in which material emits light in a response to the passage of the electrical current or to a strong electrical field.
Now you're just making shit up.
You have to have. I could spell that. I just don't want to right now. That's all.
You are a man of true principle and devotion.
I see it in his eyes.
It's
He
not-
can spell it right.
It's not worth his time.
I just want one of you to try.
Hold on. All right. Say the word again.
Did you look it up?
I did not.
Electroluminescence.
Electroluminescence. ELECTROLU. Luminescence.
Luminescence.
So LUMENESCENCE.
So you did better than
Okay.
the kid did. You knew that there was SCENCE, but it's a IN, not EN, and luminescence. But good job. That's good. I won that. I won a 3rd grade spelling bee on that word. So
Whatever.
You should have stuck with the clapping. You always go one button too far.
Right.
Anyway, so the
sorry, but yeah,
listener
oh yeah,
response. He says as follows:
Uh-oh. It's a he. Did you assume it's gender?
Hello, gentlemen of the BPT.
Sorry, I derailed him already, guys.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. Just wanted to say that I love the show. Keep doing what you're doing. Where's Jeremy? And fuck you, John. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah. Jeremy's locked in our basement.
He's not coming out.
Was that Cairo?
You're close.
Oh, Mark.
No, it's
Was something playing?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
That's weird.
I think it's because you're in the first one. Do you want to
Are
hear
you guys
mine?
fucking with me?
No, yeah, it really did play.
That's
I
why
was
he
like,
kept
what
on.
are we waiting for? That's why I was laughing, because I didn't know what was happening.
Oh.
Here, I'm going to play it again because you were talking towards the first part.
Hello, gentlemen of the BPT.
Yeah, it didn't come through.
And John, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Fuck.
Just wanted to say that I love the show. Keep doing what you're doing. Where's Jeremy? And fuck you, John. Okay, thanks. Bye.
God damn.
Yeah, we need to create like a Skype number or Google number that people can call in.
I'm kind of glad I didn't hear that the first time. That was weird. That didn't come through my headset at all.
Weird. That is weird.
No, that was a listener, Eli.
Love it.
Eli.
Love
That makes a lot more sense.
You're very
So
close.
how would I say Cairo and it's a bald white man is anywhere close to a
I don't know.
large
He
black
did
man?
sound different.
Yeah, he's got that baritone in his voice.
He went Michael Jackson's real voice.
Oh, but
And barely Brian gets that.
Huh? I don't get it.
It was a group chat. We were talking about Michael Jackson. He has a real voice. The high voice was fake. Blah blah blah. He might have been castrated when he was younger. We don't. It's a.
The surgery's to reach my high notes.
No, Blanket, stop! It's ignorant. You're being ignorant.
Although I did go watch the music video. It's like 13 minutes long of him and Chris Tucker.
Oh yeah,
I like that song. That's one of my favorite Michael.
My life never been the same. 'Cause girl, you came change the way I walk, the way I talk.
So you know.
Very good. Very good. You should be an impersonation
I
show.
should have, man. I should have. Yeah. It's like
Love it.
And Crystal hates that during sex. That's my orgasm face.
Oh.
Take
it. Anyway.
Anyways, so yeah, we had the president. We fucking had the Olympics. Speaking of
USA, we won the
breakdancing thing. What the hell was that?
The breakdancing days are probably over.
I feel like there's probably her on the back of a vehicle windshield wiper thing.
Probably.
Are you talking about
She was doing the Thriller dance.
the Australian lady?
Yeah.
Have you heard what the whole situation behind her was?
I heard that she was trying to do something like this, like trying to be like the most popular person.
So Australia didn't have like a breakdance association.
Right.
So her and her husband created one.
Right.
And then
She's
they
supposed to be a
didn't
teacher?
yeah, they didn't allow anyone to actually compete in it except for her and her friends. And so that's how she won the competition to be able to go to the Olympics. She rigged it.
Okay, well, I wish I knew it was rigged.
She rigged it? Or did they send her
Well, I mean,
as a joke?
started her own.
Is she the best one out of her friends?
Apparently, but there was like professional breakdancers in Australia that were pissed because they
remember
weren't
that
even allowed an
part
audition.
in Kung
but-
Pao? Or Kung Pao.
I mean,
where
to
he's
be
like,
fair, she
"We
did
taught
make
him wrong
the
as a joke."
association, so
Yeah,
So I guess
but
it
she
is
rigged,
wrong with
it
this.
was some sort of she and her husband rigged it in some way, and that's how she made it to the Olympics.
My master, such a brilliant scheme.
So there's
part of that is
international.
the Black River group or whatever.
There's international fishing where the United States goes up against other countries and they travel around the world. I don't see why fishing can't be an Olympic sport.
I know at one point in like what the 2004
like I said, they
was
took
it?
out baseball.
They were supposed to put in capoeira as a Olympic sport, and it never came to fruition
because it's dance fighting.
Exactly.
Well, how would they do fishing though? Because like fishing is kind of like you're waiting on the fish to bite. So
Didn't
it's not,
you listen to his episode when he's talking about?
Yeah, I did
fishing?
actually about his
That was
fishing
actually
career. I
very-
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
didn't know any of
it's
that.
not like so they can't be like, and we're going to the fishing tournament, and it's just guys waiting.
Now I know that I'm a gay fish, yo. Motherfucking gay fish, I'm a fish, yo. Going on a gay fish.
That's
Sure hope that we catch
that's
one.
half the fun of the tournaments.
Well, I just don't think it would work for the Olympics.
You couldn't watch it.
Yeah,
no,
that's what
it would
yeah.
not be a visible thing.
Yeah.
So they have to watch another thing and then come back and let you know how the fishing thing went.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
so. I
like
think that's
golf, how it flips between people.
Okay. Yeah.
Picture in picture.
Okay.
put it in the corner.
Yeah.
And nobody's watching.
I guess. Maybe they'll try that sometime.
Or streaming on YouTube.
Because what are they replacing the breakdancing with now? I know they had already announced it, but
Professional spoon juggling.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Spoon juggling.
Spoon man.
My anus is bleeding.
Oh my God.
Brian and I
Don
watched
Hertzfeld is the greatest person ever.
Ryan and I watched
For the love of God.
the basketball game.
Big.
Watch Steph Curry go
the hat
crazy.
group, the weird hat group.
Silly hats.
Yeah. Or the baby falling down the stairs.
Everybody dance. Oh.
I love that one.
Well, we got a whole menagerie of fun set up for you tonight.
Do we?
I don't know what anybody else is doing, but I got a game for us to play. It's Brian's first adventure into a real game.
Real, like so
not
bad
real games.
stuff's
You've never
gonna happen.
done real games.
Not
before.
real
No.
games.
Yeah,
Remember
but
that game where he had us
yes,
the opposite, and then it was just who bitched the most? Was that was actually what the score?
It's kind of funny because I wanted to do that at one
we
point.
were going to do that to Jeremy. But
Yeah. Well, mainly to Jeremy.
Jeremy.
He's dead. We don't even know if he's alive.
Yeah.
I play.
No,
with
he's
him.
still alive. I read his bitching posts on Facebook.
He's been good.
Bitchy, yeah.
Speaking of which, I have a question for him that he can probably answer when he eventually listens to this one next year.
That's generous.
What is at Mangelson's, 2 blocks north of the 84th exit shop? What is your big spender, or sorry, your big go-to for this year's Halloween thing? Is it going to be a variation of Deadpool's?
Yeah, let's guess on that. Deadpool seems highly likely. Wolverine's going to be popular.
I feel like pretty much X-Men is
Trump
going to be.
without an ear.
Mr. Chairman, do you not have ears?
Ooh,
Trump.
Yeah, Trump is going to be big.
I do feel like the breakdancing jumpsuit is going to be.
Breakdancer could be big.
And that is how you break dance.
She's out there breakdancing through gunfire.
Well, that jumpsuit, they're just going to redo the Korean show where they Squid Games. Thank you.
Games, though.
It's the same jumpsuit.
We could have some Kamala Harris's running around with either like an Indian symbol on her head or like a do-rag because she's gone back and forth.
Give her her name.
Blasian.
Milfala.
Milfala?
Yeah.
Kamala.
Milfala.
I see what you're doing there.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
I would not want to see that porno.
I did see somebody post something that was like, you can lower grocery prices because you're already in office.
Right.
now.
Yeah. All these things she says she would do if she won is like, but
you
could already
there.
do that. Why not do it now?
So I don't even know where Joe Biden went. He fell asleep somewhere.
needs
We need
to
to listen to our podcast so we can find him.
I love how they're like, you are too senile to run for president again, but go ahead and run the country for the next 4 months.
It makes sense if you don't
With
think about
no
it.
supervision because everyone's trying to get Kamala.
We're not in like multiple proxy
Supervision
wars.
as in like
He's just wandering off.
Yeah,
at this
right.
point.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. What are we doing in this country?
surviving at this point.
So AJ's got a game.
Barely.
I got a game.
We got a game, a real game.
A real
I have
game.
like a sort of game type of thing.
Mine's
And
about a
Fake
game.
I really wanted to let you guys in, but I feel like if we fumble it, it's going to be so much better. And AJ was kind of like mentioning that earlier. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let you guys just fuck it up because it's going to be relied on mostly you guys.
Perfect.
But
Is it still about the things that we gave you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I did a lot of homework
wanted to
behind
change
all
mine.
that so I can try to guide things through.
I want to change mine.
No, it's too late.
It's locked in.
But yeah.
Well, because one of them only you've seen. Well, me and you, but never mind.
How do you know?
Because I know.
He's been broken and held up for a while. He probably watched
Have you seen
everything.
Killers of the Flower Moon?
No.
Yeah.
Then you haven't seen it.
Say yes. Do it again
Then
while
I
it's
would
fresh.
be lying.
Oh,
It was only an okay movie.
it's okay.
I don't highly suggest it.
I liked it. It's way too long.
Yeah, too
It'll
long.
still work. I
Little
can
slow.
It
probably
does, but his character is what I
Very good acting.
gave.
Okay.
But just kind of
Whatever.
slow.
Mine's about
Slow
a
and long.
game.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Mine's
life is
not
hot
about
in
a game.
Cracktown.
Crackdown. Life
Life is hard in Cracktown.
no hot.
Hot.
Hot. Life
Brian's-
is hot in Cracktown.
It's
We're
got
gonna-
RZA in it.
Brian, we're going to talk about bands, I believe. Like
Yes, sir.
Bands, artists.
Yeah, I will
music.
be sharing.
We'll be
some-
musicizing.
Yeah,
Cool.
really bringing some audio to this audio show.
Justin will love editing that segment.
Yo, yeah, get it, give it. Let's go to the real game. Real game. You guys ready to move on to the real game?
I got that boom.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for listening into our intro. Tune in next week for
or whenever these things come out.
For his real game.
Shut up.
They're new.
Bye.
Love you guys.
I don't love you.
Fuck you, Eli.
It was just a phase.
I don't know why he hates you, John.
Hey, John.
What's up, man?
Go fuck yourself.
Aw.
You can't say that. What's wrong with you?
But not you at home. We'll see you next week.